So, hey guys, Chauso here. And yeah, these are going to be my fairly accessible teams against Treasure Map Koala. I don't know how many we care about this. I imagine that even despite being a bit of a disappointment, many have pulled on these Sugos. I had some new units, but I figured I'd still try. It's still an interesting personal thought experiment, and yeah, I really did struggle, especially against this boss koala. That was really rough without any new pullable units. I did end up adding one, but yeah, I'll justify that later. Koala herself, she's alright. Free to play, hunger is nice, reduces it by 3, even very good. Cool with some immunity to certain debuffs. Also some healing, and yeah, buffs attack for several turns, both for Dex and Free Spirit, so that's pretty nice. Not the most hype treasure map free-to-play unit though, but that shouldn't even matter. I will never understand the people say oh, this treasure map unit looks skippable, so I'll just take my ticket down to East Blue. Yeah, no. Either way, yeah, same team as always for the easy one. Doesn't do anything that matters. The spear doesn't really matter since Buggy doesn't have an HP boosting captain, so you don't lose an HP with the spear. And yeah, just use Kid turn 1, wave clear 4 turns, and then use Big Mom final stage, and that will last for a long time. The remaining 2 are just fillers, so it can be anything. Bello Betty, and yeah, I actually made a powerhouse cracker team here. As you can see, I haven't really built a rogue yet. I was going to do it before recording, but I forgot. So yeah, whatever. And yeah, I'm not sure about the ship. No, it should be Sunisha, of course, since it's a mono powerhouse, of course. There's Sunisha. And yeah, for this, you don't get a lot of debuffs here. It's just block slots and 3 turns of damage threshold. That's what Rogue is here for. He removes the damage threshold and gives attack boost. Then we have Marco, who gives ore boost. Cracker changes block slots and gives color affinity. Usopp Chopper is just to have another quick powerhouse unit. You can just swap to Usopp, and he's powerhouse and boosted by Cracker. And yeah, the last one is a filler. Should work pretty fine. Moving on, we got the Morley Boss. And yeah, it's easily the most annoying mini-boss on paper. This is just built for the Bonnie re-recruit. And if you don't have any of the int ones, you're going to just struggle a bit here. I'm a bit annoyed since I did get the Apu from Bonnie Batch, but he's absolutely useless in this treasure map. It's a shame, but it's the truth. What I decided to do here, though, was just go for Mono Slasher. You can use Oriaxon. I forgot to put a support on this Brook. You can put the KFL here, and you get easier perfects. So final stage, you can use Shiryu for color affinity, remove most of the attack down. Law and Chopper support removes the rest. And yeah, you can also swap to Chopper. Sadly, you do need to use the special just to get int with Slasher. But I'm sure you don't need that for a while. I put Katarina Devon because if you have her, you should put her if you run this team. Otherwise, you can put lesser boosted or boosted that is Slasher. And Cavendish just boosted and boost attack. And Brook, easier perfect with support. Self-proc in death down conditional. So yeah, should be a solid team despite everything. You can ignore most debuffs as long as you can hit perfects while blinded. Moving on. And yeah, I felt this is borderline since I put versus Ace here, but this stage is pretty annoying without some newer units. If you don't have Ace, I'd still try and use a friend Captain Ace and run another captain, maybe like the Shinobu, find some other filler. Shinobu is hard though, since Shinobu, we're using her to remove bind. I haven't even looked at the quest guide. Yeah, special reverse, we can ignore that with 1 versus Ace Captain. There's some chain decreases, and top and middle row has bind. So that's why Shinobi is at the bottom. She also gives attack boost, so that's nice. Need to use her first, of course, or you remove all beneficial effects. Then we use Ace. And yeah, I guess you can put Vivi on Ace, right? Let's see. If you have Ace, that is. Yeah. That guarantees the chain set as well, so we'll just put Vivi here. That's fine, and the rest is basically fillers except for Wolf. He's not boosted, but he's like the only boosted unit that decreases chain buffs. So you might as well have him in case you want more damage, like with the chain set. Like if you don't use Wolf, then Vivi is useless as well, so I can just remove her for the beginning. And yeah, there's no color affinity here now, but you can just put Kid on something as well. The recruit Kid. And she'll be solid. Wasco Shot is just a filler. There's not many shooters and free spirits boosted sadly, which is why we have the Kappa here as well. We're not using his special or anything, he's just one of the few boosted free spirit or shooter that is also kind of decent. And yeah, we're to the boss, and the boss team is really funky. I struggle a lot with this. I ended up using Ichiban Kujinami, despite I know she's a Sugo unit, but guaranteed for 80 games, great unit. Like, if you didn't want to pull her, like, you don't pull for this Nami, you don't pull for the Super Sugo, like, you don't have any units at all, like... Yeah, that's up to you. You have to just kill your multiplier if you want to skip, like, every single Sugo in the game. But... yeah, even like if you did pull on the Super Sugo but didn't get Zoro, you can consider this Nami since she's pretty damn helpful. Just not a lot of units that remove special bind. Sadly, like we can take a look even. I was pretty... I shouldn't say it's upset, but it was pretty annoying to see how few there are. Yeah, as you see, you're supposed to use Zoro here. Wasco Shot will have been nice, but he's got that annoying... like, if you look at his Sailor, reduces special bind by 5. Then you look at special, reduces by 4. That's so annoying. So you have to stall if you want to use him, which is an option, but yeah. So yeah, the way I see this team working, this Koala is not the rare Koala, by the way. You're supposed to run the new Koala here. And on stage 4, you use the new Koala. You become immune to attack down. That's the main reason we use it. Then we'll use the Luffy. And we'll use the Katakuri. I haven't even looked at the quest guide, I should do that. We're talking stage 4 now. Because cluster changed to empty and there's % damage reduction. So Usopp support fixes that, changes to recovery. This team uses quick super type Luffy, by the way. So he makes recovery matching, so we get a full border of matching recovery orbs. This Luffy also locks them and gives an orb boost. And yeah, then we just burst and kill. Like, that means we carry over Koala's attack boost to final stage, but that should be fine in the beginning. If you ever lack damage, you can just 2-turn the first stage, which isn't a bad idea since if you don't 2-turn it, this Katakuri has a chain lock for 3 turns, which is usually good, but not here. We prefer the Luffy's chain boost in Super Type Special. So yeah, what you can do is just first turn, use Koala, Luffy, and Katakuri. You get the enemy low, don't kill, and then next turn you kill, move on to final stage. And the chain lock is gone, Koala's attack boost is gone, you're good. Final stage. You get special binded 5 turns, attack down 5 turns, binded 5 turns. Yeah. Finally, despite having Nami here, like, her special bind removal is not super duper important. We need more matching orbs because we're using Kaido versus Big Mom here. And their orb manip sub is pretty annoying. So I needed some way to get some matching orbs. But the idea is use Luffy's special, get his attack boost and increase stats. Use Kaido and Big Mom, you get the high orb boost. Then we can use Nami. Okay, I got order reversed there. First use Big Mom and Kaido, then Nami, then Luffy. Okay, that should be good. And you can use Luffy's super type as well. And yeah, then you just burst and hit last with Luffy. He's the only quick unit, but he should do insane damage. Yeah, that's just what he does. And like, this team shouldn't last super duper long. But for most people that just want to get to 7 million, like, it should be fine, I say. Very weird team, I do agree. And 2 units are not boosted by the captains either, like the Nami and Katakuri, but yeah. Whatever. Moving on. Sabo, this team is decent. It's better if you have the Daifuku support, otherwise you need to stall a turn, but it still works. When you start the quest, it says you get a 3-turn orb boost. It's actually a 4-turn orb boost, which is very good, but doesn't really matter for our team that much. Then Battle 2, block slots, def up. Barto removes def up by only 4 turns, sadly. Thinking about it, you want to use Cracker the final stage, I presume, so... this team uses Lawfare and Captain, by the way. I hope that's clear. But yeah, then it's just the block orbs. And yeah, that's why we're using Cracker. Cracker handles the block orbs, and you can use Daifuku. There we go. Don't really have any color affinity on the team though, but yeah, it is what it is. There are options to get color affinity though, but... like if you got this shopper, but you can't run him because you're using a shopper, yeah. Anyway, moving on to final stage. Bind top row, the spear top row, and you can only use 2 specials, so that's why I have the Law and Chopper for the Straw Hat support. Handles the Despair and Bind. Then you just use Kaido's Big Mom and Law and kill. It should be pretty nice. No problem with matching orbs this time since they are captain. And yeah, these are my more accessible teams. Hope they were helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.